Yes guys, this is God's Gossip. Welcome back to another video. And today, Antonio Conte, he's in. He is at Tottenham Hotspur. Couldn't be more delighted with this move. I honestly couldn't. Do you know the best part as well? Nuno's gone as well. That is honestly brilliant. The best thing Daniel Levy's done probably in his whole Tottenham career. Well guys, just before we get started, obviously you know, subscribe if you're new. Let's get up to 500 subscribers as soon as we can. Also, leave a like down below if you're buzzing that Antonio Conte is back in the Prem. Comment down below, where do you think Antonio Conte will finish this season with Tottenham Hotspur? Antonio Conte has signed a deal until 2023, the summer of, and we've also got an option to extend. This is brilliant news for Tottenham Hotspur. He's an experienced attacking, he plays 5 at the back, so we'll hopefully sort out our defensive issues too. An experienced winning coach who has done it at the biggest clubs. Now you might be thinking, wait a minute, this is a bit deja vu. It sounds like he's talking about Mourinho. And no, Mourinho, let me tell you guys now, Mourinho was completely different to this. Mourinho was completely out of work when we approached him to be our manager before. I think his job before that was Man United, so he hadn't been coaching for quite a while. Conte has, obviously, he left actually by mutual consent. Mourinho also got sacked from Man United. Conte actually left himself after winning the league in his final season. He left last summer. Spurs tried to get him in, and Conte even said it. He just wasn't emotionally involved to give his support to another club. He wasn't emotionally right to go into another job straight away. So when we appointed Nuno, a lot of fans were thinking, boys, he's like our 5th option. We should have a better manager than this managing our club. But being Spurs fans, we all stuck by him, and until it got really bad. We had 3-0 losses. Well, we can see 3 goals against Arsenal, Chelsea, Crystal Palace, against all the big teams, Man United, against all the big teams, we were struggling. I think for Spurs fans, when Nuno actually got sacked, we weren't even thinking about Conte. We were thinking about maybe Paulo Fonseca. We were maybe thinking about Ten Hag. We were thinking about probably even Ralph Rangnick. Those are probably our 3 main options that we could get. But as soon as Fabrizio Romano and I think it was Di Marzio tweeted out that we were in talks to sign Conte and it could actually become a reality, all the Spurs fans were buzzing. We were just hoping Spurs don't bottle it. Obviously, he's our man now, and wow, what an appointment this is. He's going to change our club so much, and I don't think we're going to do excellent this season because at the end of the day, he's still working with the same players that Nuno and Mourinho are working with. But I think what he needs is a transfer window to basically get out all of his deadwood, bring in all of the players he wants. I know he's going to want a lot of players, and he's going to want a lot of money to do that. We've just got to let him take the full reins of it and go with his full approach to try and change his team around. Now, where I think we're going to finish this season, 6th or 5th, I think we're going to be very lucky if we get anywhere near the top 4. Manchester United really should get 4th to their squad. But with Conte now, he's going to be a great personality to have back. All the Spurs fans will love him. And to be honest, if I was a Man United fan, I'd be pretty annoyed we haven't got Conte and still stuck with Ole. I know the Man United fans do like Ole, but realistically, his coaching style just isn't good enough. And Conte's, it's on another level. I expect Conte to get out the likes of Dyer, Ben Davis, Oliver Skip. I just don't think Skip, I really do like Skip as a player, I've got to be honest. But I don't think he's going to suit what Conte wants. I think he's probably going to get out players like Bergwijn. I think he'll keep Moura and Son because he does like hard workers, and both of them are hard workers. He's said in the past his love for Harry Kane. He's going to love Højbjerg and Romero, and I think he'll keep Reguilon and Emerson as well. I think Lloris could also go, but what he's going to need to bring in is a big creative midfielder. I mean, there have been reports in recent days that obviously Christian Eriksen unfortunately can't play in Serie A anymore due to his heart issue in the summer. However, he could potentially play in the Premier League. And he did so well under Conte when he played under him last season, obviously winning the league too. So if we could bring him back to Spurs, I think all the Spurs fans would love that. I know he wasn't brilliant to the end of his time at Spurs, but it's because he wanted to leave. All the Spurs fans know that we've got to be patient with Conte. He's going to fall out with players. He's going to have great relationships with players. He's going to probably sell players that we don't really want him to sell. But he's had experience at doing this at Inter and Chelsea, 2 of the biggest clubs in the world. And we realistically have to trust him on this. Where do you think Spurs will finish this season? I'm interested. I am interested because Conte, we all know how good he is, but we also know that Spurs' group of players probably isn't up to his standards yet. Apparently, Spurs have given him full control, of the transfers. So he's going to have a lot of control over the transfers. Him and Paratiki. So it will be interesting to see who he brings in. If you want me to make a video of 5 players I think Antonio Conte will sign at Tottenham Hotspur, leave a massive like on this video. And also, Subscribe if you're new. Guys, I'm also going to the first game that Antonio Conte is going to be managing of Tottenham. It's on Thursday in the Europa Conference League. Apparently, it's a sold-out stadium now. From getting about 30k attendance in the last game in the Conference League to getting a full house, it just shows the effect of Antonio Conte coming to Spurs. So I will be there in a different place to usual as well. I'm going to be in the big South Stand, and I'll be vlogging that for you guys. Don't you worry. The first game that Antonio Conte will manage at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium and in his reign at Tottenham Hotspur. And of course, subscribe down below if you're new. Let's get to 500 subscribers by Christmas. I think it's possible. So hit the subscribe button and let's reach that goal. Yeah, guys. Antonio, Antonio, Antonio. I'll see you next time.